Hey guys, it's Beth, and I just wanted to touch base and let you know what else I've gotten done on my Fall is in the Air collection and the Dots and Stripes collections that I've been working on from Echo Park. Last week I shared the mini album and then the 5x7 cards I made using the 4x6 cut-aparts. After making the mini album, I had 6 of the 3x4 inch cut-aparts left, and so I decided to make a set of fall-themed cards using those. So I just kind of came up with 3 different card designs and then made 2 of each of those designs just using the different cut-aparts. So here's 2 of the same, and they all use different papers. And then here's the next 2. And the little bear, he didn't have any kind of sentiment, so I did add a little thank you on there. And then here's these last 2. And again, the tree didn't have a sentiment, so I just stamped hello and put that on there. And this is actually, there was a 4x6 cut apart that I didn't end up using on one of the bigger cards, so I just turned it over and cut it in half to use kind of as my layering on the back of these. So that was just a real quick set of fall cards that I made, and like I said, hopefully I can sell those as a set. And then I also mentioned that I was working on notepads. So I pulled out my little cut diagram or a little cheat sheet for myself where I can make, because I had 2 full sheets of paper left. I had 1 full sheet of the owls and then 1 full sheet of this floral. And so I decided to pull out my diagram to kind of help me, because I remembered that I could get 4 projects from one 12x12 sheet, and just to kind of refresh myself on all the cut measurements that I needed. But I did a video on this spring, either like January, February, or spring, where I showed you how you can get 4 different projects out of one 12x12. It's 3 decorative notepads plus a mini note card, and then you have a scrap left that you can use to embellish your other projects. So I did, out of the owls, I got 2 of the 3x5 size notepads and 1 of the little 3x3, and then I still have my piece for the mini note card that I'm saving, and figured I'd kind of do those at the end with some of the other scraps that I had left. But on the little 3x5 notepads, I just used the Jot lined sticky notes from Dollar Tree, because again they measure about 3x5. And then I just did a little belly band closure that I attached my sentiment to, or my little notepad decoration rather. So on these are 2 sentiments that I had printed out from my silhouette. I think the last time I had done some notepads, so these were kind of sitting in my little sentiment stash. And then this one I did add a little bit of glossy accents just to give the arrow a little bit of something. And so this one I didn't put any kind of sentiment, I just used one of the owl stickers from the sticker sheet and then layered it up on some of the pattern paper. And I did do a Velcro closure on this one. And then these are just like the 3M regular Post-it notepads. So here's the 3x3 version of the flowers. Again, this is a sentiment I had printed from my silhouette. And that's the inside. And then I did these 2 using, I actually fussy cut these from the cover sheet of the collection. They have pretty much, I think most of the stickers are included as a little icon on the bottom of that cover sheet. And the stickers were a bit too big, kind of covered like most of the front of the notepad. So my little pieces that I fussy cut out were like the perfect size. And I just backed them on some of the Dots and Stripes paper. And then my belly bands here were actually just with cardstock. So I've gotten 6 notepads. And then I did 1 other card. This was a sticker in the sheet, and it did have another piece that was separate, but kind of in the center here that had a like thankful type sentiment on it. But when I saw this Polaroid frame piece, it made me think shaker, and it also reminded me of this card sketch, Operation Right Home, sketch number 201. I've had that in my stash, that sketch, for a long time, and so anytime I see like a Polaroid embellishment, I automatically think of that sketch. And then this time I also thought of a shaker card, which if you followed me for any length of time, you know I don't do very many shaker cards, so I don't know why this one screamed shaker to me, but it did. So basically I just took the whole sticker and stuck it on a sheet of acetate and then cut the excess off around the sticker, and then I just stuck my foam tape right on the back of the acetate. And then I just want to add another touch of fall to the card, so I just added this little leaf paper scrap directly to the card for my background of the shaker. And then the sequins are just a random mix of sequins from my stash that were colors that coordinated with the paper. And then just to give it a little bit more, I did include, like, the little leaves and the acorns are pieces that I fussy cut from the cover sheet as well. So that's what I've gotten done so far this week. Right now I'm just working on cards using up the scraps from the Falls in the Air collection. I do have about a handful of full-size sheets left of this, and I'm fine leaving those and saving them. But I do want to use up the rest of my scraps and stickers and little fussy cut pieces that I have left from Fall is in the Air. And I've had fun playing with it, and I know there's several of you who decided to work on it with me or just happen to be working on this one too, so I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let me know what you guys, those of you who are working on it, let me know what you guys have made so far. And like I said, the only thing I have left is maybe the cards, and then hopefully some little mini type note cards. But like I said, I will link the description for this video in the description box below, as well as in the cards. And then I will also link my Operation Right Home sketch in the description for you guys. But if you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for your time today, and I hope you're having a crafty week.